Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make a really mouth-watering and easy prawn rice recipe. This recipe is so good that you're going to keep making it over and over again, I promise. As usual, a full list of the ingredients will be in the description box, so be sure to check it out, okay? Great. We're going to start this dish by seasoning our prawns. Remember to devein your prawns and pat it dry before you season, alright? Now season it with any seasoning of your choice. If you want to know what I've seasoned mine with, remember to check the description box like I said earlier, alright? Hey friend, if you're watching this video right now and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, why don't you consider subscribing? We share loads and loads of mouth-watering recipes on this channel and we do this often, okay? So click the subscribe button and the notification bell, alright? Thank you. We will be sauteing our prawns now, so what you do is to add some cooking oil to a clean pan, allow it heat up for a few seconds and then add in your prawns. We will cook these prawns for about 4 to 5 minutes and then take it off the heat and save it for later use, alright? I don't subscribe to cooking on too high heat so you don't burn whatever it is you're cooking. So please cook these on medium heat. That's fair enough, okay? So once your prawns are cooked after the time for 5 minutes, take it off the heat. Once we're done with the prawns, we're moving on to making our rice. So the first thing to do is put some butter in a clean pot. I'm also going to be adding some cooking oil to the pot, okay? So butter and oil. The butter is going to add a whole lot of flavor and the oil won't allow the butter burn. So that's the reason why I'm adding both oil and butter into the pan, okay? So I'm going to allow the butter melt for a few seconds before I add in my onions. Okay, so I'm adding in some chopped onions. I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes until everywhere is nice and fragrant, and then I'm adding my ginger garlic paste. I'm going to give this a good mix and cook this for about a minute, okay? After a minute, I'm adding in my rinsed rice. No guys, I did not parboil my rice. All I did was to rinse it thoroughly for about 3-4 times, and then I sieved it to remove all the water, and I added it into this pot with the oil and the butter, ginger garlic paste and onions. I'm going to stir fry this for about 7 minutes, okay? I'm going to stir fry this very well. Be sure you don't step away so it doesn't burn, okay? After about 7 minutes, add in your seasonings. Don't forget to check the description box for a list of all the ingredients that I have used for this beautiful prawn fried rice, okay? So you give it a good stir, make sure the rice is nicely combined with the seasoning, and then add in some warm water, all right? Give this a good mix and then cover the pot and allow the rice cook till it is nice and tender. After about 15 to 20 minutes, your rice should be cooked. I'm using Basmati rice and we all know it doesn't take so much time to cook, alright? So check on your rice. You don't want it so soft. You just want it nicely cooked. Once the rice is cooked, give it a good mix and then take it off the stove top and allow it to cool because we will be using it in a short while, alright? In the same pan that you used to cook your prawns, add some more cooking oil. Once it heats up, add some onions, okay? Now give these onions a good mix and cook these onions for about a minute or two till everywhere is nice and fragrant, alright? Add in your ginger garlic paste and cook for about a minute before you add in your vegetables. Any vegetable of your choice is fine. I'm using some carrots, some runner beans, green peas, some sweet corn and some bell peppers, okay? But any vegetable you use is perfect. This dish is totally forgiving and will accommodate any vegetables you have. Add your seasonings and then give this a good mix and cook for a short while, because you don't need to cook your vegetables for too long. So I won't do this step more than 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and then my vegetable is all cooked. Okay. While your vegetable is cooking, taste and adjust seasonings if you want. I always advise that you start with a little seasoning first before you add more. So once your seasoning is okay, everything checks out fine, then turn off your stove or take the pan off the stove, because your vegetable is all done. So we move on to the last step of our yummy prawn fried rice. We're going to be combining the rice with the vegetable. So what I like to do is to get a wide pan and then add in my cooked rice here, so that I can stir fry this rice well and move things around well. This is a very important step for me, so I don't like to miss this, okay? And I recommend you do the same thing. Get a wider pan, put in your rice, add in your vegetables, and then add in your prawns, okay? So I'm going to be adding in some of the sauteed prawns, well, not some, all of the prawns that we cooked earlier. I'm also going to be adding in some soy sauce for additional flavor. When I told you that this rice is mouth-watering and delicious, you thought I was joking. As you can see, everything looks good, okay? So once you've added in your soy sauce, you're going to give everything a good mix, and you can tell that we're nearing the end of this whole process. It may appear to be a lengthy process, but trust me, it is well worth it, okay? So once I'm done combining everything nicely and the rice is heated up well, I'm going to add in my spring onions, which is the very last step in this process. Once I add in my spring onions, I give this a good stir and I take it off the heat. It is all done. I do not cook my spring onions. I just add it, turn up the heat, stir it, and it is done. Guys, remember to give this video a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and your family. I'd really appreciate that. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Till I see you in another recipe video. Take care and keep eating good food. Bye.